Hello, and welcome back to Control. Where we left off last time, we made it into the building and found it taken over by a mysterious force called the Hiss. A man shot himself, and we picked up the gun. Somehow this made us the director of a government agency. So we're in charge of fighting
There it
off
is
the
again.
Hiss and getting
Our
control back over
welcome
the building
message.
before it can escape and infect everything in the world. You can hear the words. There's quotes right there now. That chant, that phrase, that is the hiss. It is the sound those words make. It's a lot of things. And we'll get into it. I'm trying to read, sir. His Guardian, they're just basic rifles and shotguns.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
We did it! We used violence. Green to red, how stable the area has been. Always check the bathrooms, there's always something weird in there. And get used to that sound. At some point I'll read it off so you can hear it in full. I think I'll find a good spot for them to read it off. We're gonna loot as we fight. We cannot explore this face in full right now because we can't fly yet. And that statement I'll just leave in. It's leave on its own. Excuse me. This is the dead letter. This is every person that reported a supernatural event. This is where the record of it ends up. They dig through these to see what to investigate. Trench, I think, is the person that established it. So even one director's generation, if you want to call it, his while he was director, all of these levels, and we'll see it goes up like 5, 6, 7 floors. Every single one of them is a different report of something supernatural. That's why the FBC is in it. And we can cleanse this control. Okay. Just to make sure. That is all the way up. Goes on and on and on and on. All of that is the dead letters. I love how huge it is. Like the implications of it, just in like the architecture. Like that alone would take Scully and Mulder, there's other names? Like their entire show to go through. That's another inspiration for it. Just like Mulder and Scully, the X-Files, Twilight Zone, and the SCP Foundation. Okay, I think that's enough looting. We can fast travel if we want, and eventually we'll be able to upgrade. Oh, okay. This is a good get.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So the floppy disk, we've mentioned objects of power can grant normal people supernatural abilities. Or as they call them, like para-utilitarianism. They get magic powers. They're just trying to hide behind science to make themselves feel more comfortable with something they don't understand.
Communications. We're on the right track. Okay. They said they managed to launch like a cup once, and that was so shocking. They blew them away. They were telling everybody about it. Just remember that for when we find that object and we get that power. We said that gentleman gets knocked the fuck out. He got knocked out by a floppy disk. An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
So like the hiss can corrupt people, he can also corrupt objects. The floppy disk is an object of power that hiss has gotten into.
all of the different objects of powers kind of represent subconscious fears and like just ideas and stuff. This one is, I think, kind of around the fears of the nuclear war crisis. Like, everyone thought there was going to be a nuclear war, and there was a whole like 3 different nations worth of fear into that, not the entire world. This floppy disk was supposedly the one that held the launch codes, so all of the fear was projected onto that object, and that's why it held. That's why this specific floppy disk holds so much significance in that. Everyone thought it did, basically. And all of that like mental energy like piled up onto the object. What's it called? It's like a tulpa.
It's
Like
harder
you just
to
think
hear
something
you
into
when I'm
being.
here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
And we have my favoriteest power. Telekinesis launch. You can see the bar at the top. That is how much telekinesis or just magic power we have. Oh, I love it. And then all of her powers are kind of going to be based around the telekinesis. It's one of the most creative like combat systems I've ever seen. It's all just telekinesis, but all the different ways you can find to use it. Like there's a dodge, you can grab stuff like a shield, and eventually you can weaponize the shield. There's like mind control and everything. I love this stuff. Eventually you can grab people and forklifts, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. You can do stuff like that you saw where I got 2 people with 1 throw because I got someone doing the drawback of it. Once you get good at it, it's really cool. The board has tasked us with stopping this. They're weird.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Now we can use it outside of the astral plane too. That was kind of like we had to find the object in the physical realm, and then we had to find it in the astral realm or like the spiritual realm too. Like in game control. That's my understanding. That's fine. He's gotta get somewhere I can throw something at some point. There we go. There we go. There we go. That could have gone better. I tried to skip out on that dude. That's what got me. And you can see like this level of destruction in it. It's pretty good. Like you can't really like blast your way through walls because
Emily said that the
basically-
hotline can be reached through the mail.
kind of underground, but not really.
This must open the door.
You can unlock a new type of enemy for us.
They can fly now. Great.
This is Tomasi, head of communication. He will always dodge the first hit, but not the second. I'm gonna let him throw that, and then when I hit the head. I'm actually scared about him. Got him. He's running like a coward. I usually don't get him first try.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Hotline chamber. You see on the sign.
All right, take this down.
This is
The
Tomasi.
situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands
Alberto
of
Tomasi, head of comms.
personnel have damage to the inner ear, but
This
most
got
are
him.
expecting to make a full recovery. Of course, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline
Yeah, he
can't
was
be
an
far
asshole.
now.
We're going to see one of the coolest areas of the game.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
The Ocean
Green
Motel
logic.
and Casino. I set that was
The
really
light
sweet.
switch
I like how I
cord.
set that up. Me, stop patting myself on the back.
Have we been here
So,
before?
rule of three is a recurring thing. It's a
No.
symbolic thing, so it has symbolic
I've
power.
stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road,
Pull it
run,
3
under
times,
the
we end up in the
radar.
Ocean View Motel.
This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
And it is. This is basically a transition. It's like a transition between dimensions.
Hello? Anyone
The
here?
bell will open different doors. Let's see what we can do. I think we're supposed to match up the stuff. It's been a minute. Oh, never mind. These are just
Key
here.
has a
Rule of
black
three again.
pyramid on it.
And the key has a black pyramid on it because we're going back to the Federal Bureau of Control's area of control within the biggest house. Yeah, the biggest house. You see there's other symbols. There's 2 circles with a dot. There's a spiral. I don't know what to call that. Triangle. Spooky square. So theoretically, all of these are different, like, dimensions. Would you pick up that phone? Testing. Yeah, that's good. These guys, they're freaky. It's, you can't really describe them. This is what our brain tells us they are, which is an indescribable mass of shapes, constantly collapsing in on itself. But it's probably something, but like this is all human eyes can make out of it. Like, I think it's like it exists in more than dimensions than we can see. So this is what our brain says is there instead. Like the reverse of like when your eyes filter your nose out of your field of view.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
So with this we can call the board.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline.
So
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to
we
him.
have our
He feels more
communication
like
to Trench. He says get your
echo.
management team
An
together.
echo with important info. I need
You
to get
can't do
back
this
to
on your
Emily.
own.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
You can trust Emily. She just doesn't know that yet. All she knows is what happened in that one horrible event. It was the worst thing that happened to her, and she was also a kid. Did I go the right way? I want to double check there's not another entrance out over here. No sense in walking all the way back if we don't have to. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go this way. We got this. Yeah, here's our office. This is our office now. And they got rid of the body, but they haven't cleaned up the blood yet. That's gonna be here until we clear the main story. Yeah! Party! This is our building now, so no one can tell us not to smash it up. way. There's a map too if you get lost. I always forget about that. That is not the full map either. There's like 5 or 6 different levels as well as 2 DLC areas.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk. I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Sorry.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. The hiss got him. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you.
Pheromones on you.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
It's
Great. I'll check the internal
Pluto.
documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
I love you, random citizen. I want to watch Megamind. That is the power supply for the oldest house. Say hello. Meow.
Hi, Jesse.
Don't you yell at me.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
How you doing?
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
The situation's getting worse.
I
Pluto,
saw
you're
Trench
being a
and Darling.
nuisance. Meow. Okay. Hey, watch it. Yeah. How'd you make it this far in life? Empty head. Empty, empty head. Okay, be a good boy, Pluto. Okay, we got some outfits I haven't seen. I kind of like that. But we're gonna stick with this for now. I might wear this in the DLCs. Come on, man. You're doing this on purpose.
arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. Yes.
Do launch damage. Yeah. That's gonna be the most important one, I think. We get energy next, and then a health upgrade after that.
You don't think Darling... I heard the hesitant power brings up a lot of new questions. Are
And
you
we heard some singing from the
coordinating?
elevator.
What about the plan attracted them?
Time to work.
You can't sit still. You can't sit with me too well.
Like I said
And
before,
Ati, the janitor.
the janitor
calling
is
us
a
to the
friendly
maintenance
face.
sector. Pluto, what's the matter, buddy? Why you being a scumbag? You trashy little scumbag. This is why you'll never make it on
the
Broadway.
maintenance
Pluto.
sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
So we'll unlock level 2 and so on eventually. And the red lights will mark that there's going to be enemies.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
You can see the control point where it
How do we
comes
get
later
there?
on. This whole place is locked down, and the lever we have to hit is down there. This is the map for this place. You can see it's huge. And there's an area that's blacked out. Like, it's literally redacted. Oh. I don't know how to do it. I really don't know how to do it. This way. Think I got him. That was it. It's going a lot more smoothly than it usually does.
What's down that way?
Psych.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
So we have to bind this if one to. And now we can evade. We can land it on the house for land. I think that's what this is. So we gotta run by him. The old guys are immune.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
This is gonna come in real handy. I mean, one of the most important skills until we find levitation. It's almost necessary. The game sucks without this. And that is our first side press time. Do you mind, please? You know the rules. There's a picture of Ati on the door. I love this. Okay, so Ati on the door. I walk in. And he's standing in there exactly like the picture on the door.
Well done. You got the job.
He was just waiting in here. I wonder how long he was present.
Congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that. Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
You're disgusting, Pluto. Wait. Okay. Like a fart in the Sahara. So we have a side quest.
Yep.
Burn the
The
trash.
trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not into a
Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose. He's got some fun things to say. I think we're gonna be doing the side quests later, all together. Do like maybe an optional episode. Would you rather burn into a reindeer or a moose?
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
We'll talk more about the power plant when we do the side areas. They kind of get into it a bit more. And human life.
Dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side. My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss
Darlin
was
was
coming.
losing it, but
Listen,
he seemed to know something
I
was
love
coming.
playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He sure has a lot of faith in his boss. Try to stay alive.
So we have two
Blockages
different
in
directions
pipes
to go.
C
We have to fix the coolant
F.
pumps and the energy converters.
Look alive. Director on deck.
And I think we're going to do that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your night.